Well, here we are for video number 5 in our series of learning to paint in 2025. And we're going to get started painting mountains today. We're going to learn about some problems with this painting, and we're going to learn how to fix it. The values are off in these mountains. This mountain is too light for these dark mountains. We're going to start working on that. The beauty of acrylic paint is you can do anything over again. Okay, so we're going to start off by toning down this mountain here. This side doesn't change a whole lot, really. This side will. I don't mix up my paint too much on my palette. I like all those streaks and things in it. Okay, I added a little white to my brush, and we're going to make this side a little lighter. Let your brush do the work of shaping this mountain. Oh, I really like that dark in the center and how it got lighter over here. We're going to let that go. We're going to stop. Now we're going to repaint these, and we're going to start over. I don't want to mix this too much on my canvas. I want all those different values to show through. I'm going to redo this side. It's going to have a little more warmth than this side. I don't like this right here. We're going to repaint this side here. I'm coming back. It's too harsh. The values are too different. A little bit of burnt umber, and I didn't like that harsh line up the center. I didn't like it all being one solid color. That looks much better to me. Okay, now what you notice, this side is lighter than this side. On the right is lighter than the left. Right, left, right, left. So the right sides are lighter. This is pretty decent over here, but I don't like that right side. So I'm going to add some more burnt umber to my paint and redo that and see if I'm happier. Okay, so not only did I add the burnt umber, I also added some ultramarine blue and dioxazine purple to get a dark color over here. I'm letting my brush shape the mountain. But I don't like this, so we're gonna just completely start all over. And this is the beauty of acrylic paint. There. Okay, I'm happier with what I have here. I don't like that right there. There. When I look into the camera, I actually see things I do and don't like. Okay, so now we're going to clean our brush and we're going to start highlighting some of these mountains. And I have mixed up ultramarine blue, orange, and white, and that makes a gray. You can have a warm gray with more orange or a cooler gray with more blue. So it's totally up to you. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to touch and pull. touch, and pull. These are granite mountains, and granite comes at an angle out of the earth for the most part. Now remember, this is the lighter side. So these two colors here should not be the same. So I've added some more white to my gray. And I'm not covering the whole thing up. I'm just kind of adding a little bit of highlight on one side of it. Okay, I'm going to see if it's going to work on this mountain here. I like where this thing comes down, so I'm going to start there. I'm going to let that go for now. I'm going to work on the other side, the dark side of the mountain here. You have to just barely, see, I touched really hard there, but I just barely skimmed the surface. Now this one here sticks up, so I really like that. Got great opportunity here. Okay, I really like what we have on this side much better than that side. So this paint is almost all dry. So I'm going to come in here again and cover it up. And you can see I am not making nice with the paint. There, I'm leaving some rough places. It's a rugged mountain. I'm going to do the same thing here. This mountain is in front of that mountain. So this light here has to be a little lighter there. And as I use that brush to shape the mountain, to bring it down, I'm liking what I see there. Okay, so we're going to remember what we said. We're going to touch. See right here where this line is lighter than that? I'm not going to cover that up. I'm going to start there to where this will almost look like it's sticking up behind this piece. Touch and barely skim the surface. See where my brush kind of took a little dive right there? I love that. So don't try to fix that. It's not broken. Don't fix it. Here we go. We're touching. We're coming down. I think I'm going to bring a little bit of this highlight back over into this to kind of marry these up a little bit. I used the tiniest bit of yellow and white in my mix already. Purple and yellow are opposites on the color wheel, so they're complements. These are too similar. And while this is the dark side, I'm going to put a little up here. brush is actually just like hopping. It's not skimming the whole thing. It's just touching and lifting. Bring this lighter in front of that one, and it tells us even more that this mountain is in front of this one and this one is in front of this one. If you enjoyed this series, which I hope you did, please check out my website, paintingwithacrylics101.com. I will put a link in the description for you to get a free bundle of painting information that you can print out, keep with your art supplies, and refer to often. I have similar things that I have learned in other classes, and I refer to them all the time. So they're very, very helpful. Also on that website is a free painting class on how to learn how to paint daisies. So where you're going to learn to paint the petals, the stems, impressionistic background, the curlicues, the whole schmear. So I hope you're going to go on there and sign up for that painting. So have a great day. See you later.